Grave.
Serious, solemn. Serious, solemn.
No es nada grave.
It's nothing serious. It's nothing serious.
Viajar.
Travel. Travel.
No hay nadie que quiera viajar conmigo.
I don't have anyone who'd travel with me. I don't have anyone who'd travel with me.
Cámara.
Camera. Chamber. Camera. Chamber.
Quiero comprar una cámara nueva.
I want to buy a new camera. I want to buy a new camera.
Vía.
Road. Way. By means. Road. Way. By means.
Abrieron una vía nueva para llegar al centro de la ciudad.
They opened a new road to get to the center of the city. They opened a new road to get to the center of the city.
Ejército.
Army. Army.
Nuestro ejército tomó el reino por sorpresa.
Our army took the kingdom by surprise. Our army took the kingdom by surprise.
Comida.
Food. Meal. Food. Meal.
Estoy buscando comida.
I'm searching for food. I'm searching for food.
Caballo.
Horse. Horse.
Un caballo pasó por mi casa.
A horse passed my house. A horse passed my house.
Feliz.
Happy. Fortunate. Happy. Fortunate.
Simplemente pensé que eras feliz.
I just thought you were happy. I just thought you were happy.
Mayo.
May. May.
Mayo viene después de abril.
May comes after April. May comes after April.
Plata.
Silver. Money. Silver. Money.
La palabra es plata y el silencio oro.
Speech is silver, but silence is golden. Speech is silver, but silence is golden.
Visita.
Visit. Visitor. Guest. Visit. Visitor. Guest.
Te haré una visita a tu casa mañana.
I will visit you tomorrow. I will visit you tomorrow.
Rodear.
Surround. Surround.
La música rodea nuestras vidas como lo hace el aire.
Music surrounds our lives like air. Music surrounds our lives like air.
Adquirir.
Acquire. Get. Acquire. Get.
Tienes que adquirir verdaderas destrezas, no simplemente conocimientos superficiales.
You have to acquire real skills, not just superficial knowledge. You have to acquire real skills, not just superficial knowledge.
Consejo.
Advice. Counsel. Counsel. Advice. Counsel. Counsel.
Él me dio un buen consejo.
He gave me some good advice. He gave me some good advice.
Responsabilidad.
Responsibility. Responsibility.
Tiene un gran sentido de la responsabilidad.
He has a strong sense of responsibility. He has a strong sense of responsibility.
Hoja.
Sheet. Leaf. Sheet. Leaf.
Tráigame una hoja de papel, por favor.
Bring me a sheet of paper, please. Bring me a sheet of paper, please.
Encuentro.
Meeting. Game. Skirmish. Meeting. Game. Skirmish.
Pocos estudiantes asistieron al encuentro.
Few students attended the meeting. Few students attended the meeting.
Arma.
Weapon. Weapon.
No encontramos el arma.
We didn't find a weapon. We didn't find a weapon.
Alejar.
Move away. Move away.
Otro 10 generaciones pasan, y el mundo aún estaba alejando.
Another 10 generations pass, and the world was still moving away. Another 10 generations pass, and the world was still moving away.
Revista.
Magazine. Journal. Magazine. Journal.
Últimamente no me he leído ningún libro o revista.
I haven't been reading any books or magazines lately. I haven't been reading any books or magazines lately.
Pertenecer.
Belong. Belong.
Islandia solía pertenecer a Dinamarca.
Iceland used to belong to Denmark. Iceland used to belong to Denmark.
Debido.
Due to. Due to.
Debido a su edad, la vaca ya no dará más leche.
Due to its age, the cow will no longer give milk. Due to its age, the cow will no longer give milk.
Agregar.
Add. Gather. Add. Gather.
Tom no tenía nada que agregar.
Tom had nothing to add. Tom had nothing to add.
Trabajador.
Worker. Laborer. Worker. Laborer.
No es tanto un genio como un gran trabajador.
He is not so much a genius as a hard worker. He is not so much a genius as a hard worker.
Generación.
Generation. Generation.
Merece la pena luchar por las generaciones futuras.
It is worth fighting for future generations. It is worth fighting for future generations.
Ciudadano.
Citizen. Citizen.
Soy un ciudadano francés.
I'm a French citizen. I'm a French citizen.
Propiedad.
Property. Property.
No tiene derecho a la propiedad.
He has no claim to the property. He has no claim to the property.
Gesto.
Gesture. Gesture.
Mi respuesta no fue un simple gesto de cortesía.
My reply was not a simple gesture of courtesy. My reply was not a simple gesture of courtesy.
Blog.
Blog. Blog.
Tengo un pequeño blog sobre el holandés.
I have a small blog about Dutch. I have a small blog about Dutch.
Departamento.
Department. Apartment. Department. Apartment.
Sé que está en el departamento, pero no lo puedo encontrar.
I know it's in the apartment, but I can't find it. I know it's in the apartment, but I can't find it.
Agosto.
August. August.
En agosto no hay clases.
There is no school during August. There is no school during August.
Pasado.
Past. Last. Past. Last.
No hay futuro sin el pasado.
There is no future without the past. There is no future without the past.
Radio.
Radio. Set. Communication. Radio. Set. Communication.
En la radio dijeron que iba a hacer frío.
On the radio, they said that it was going to be cold. On the radio, they said that it was going to be cold.
Emplear.
Employ. Employ.
¿Van a emplear más gente?
Are they going to employ more people? Are they going to employ more people?
Máximo.
Maximum. Maximum.
Cada bote salvavidas puede transportar un máximo de 12 personas.
Lifeboats can hold a maximum of 12 persons each. Lifeboats can hold a maximum of 12 persons each.
Sorprender.
Surprise. Surprise.
Cualquier ocasión es propicia para sorprender con cariño y ternura.
Any occasion is good to surprise with affection and tenderness. Any occasion is good to surprise with affection and tenderness.
Detalle.
Detail. Detail.
Describa el accidente en detalle.
Describe that accident in detail. Describe that accident in detail.
Puro.
Pure, clean. Pure, clean.
El niño tenía un corazón puro.
The child had a pure heart. The child had a pure heart.
Disfrutar.
Enjoy. Enjoy.
Solo una persona que pueda vivir consigo misma puede disfrutar del don del ocio.
Only a person who can live with himself can enjoy the gift of leisure. Only a person who can live with himself can enjoy the gift of leisure.
Barrio.
Neighborhood. District. Neighborhood. District.
No conozco muy bien este barrio.
I don't know this neighborhood too well. I don't know this neighborhood too well.
Sentimiento.
Feeling. Sentiment. Feeling. Sentiment.
Toda mala poesía brota de genuino sentimiento.
All bad poetry springs from genuine feeling. All bad poetry springs from genuine feeling.
Espalda.
Back. Back.
Me acabo de hacer daño en la espalda.
I just hurt my back. I just hurt my back. faith, faith.
Lo hizo de buena fe.
He did it in good faith. He did it in good faith.
Distancia.
Distance, distance.
Vi una luz en la distancia.
I saw a light in the distance. I saw a light in the distance.
Calor.
Heat, warmth. Heat, warmth.
No puedo hacerlo con este calor.
I can't do it in this heat. I can't do it in this heat.
Conciencia.
Conscience, consciousness. Conscience, consciousness.
Mi conciencia no está tranquila con respecto a eso.
I have a guilty conscience about that. I have a guilty conscience about that.
Reunión.
Meeting, reunion. Meeting, reunion.
Tengo que ir a una reunión.
I've got to get to a meeting. I've got to get to a meeting.
Finalmente.
Finally, at last. Finally, at last.
Finalmente se acabó.
It's finally over. It's finally over.
Sonar.
Sound, ring. Sound, ring.
Mi explicación puede sonar extraña.
My explanation may sound strange. My explanation may sound strange.
Defensa.
Defense, plea. Defense, plea.
La mejor defensa es el ataque.
The best defense is a good offense. The best defense is a good offense.
Justicia.
Justice, fairness. Justice, fairness.
La justicia se encuentra en la corte.
Justice is found in a courtroom. Justice is found in a courtroom.
Cine.
Cinema, movie theater. Cinema, movie theater.
El cine estaba lleno de gente.
The cinema was filled with people. The cinema was filled with people.
Existencia.
Existence, life. Existence, life.
La existencia es un concepto sin importancia.
Existence is a meaningless concept. Existence is a meaningless concept.
Grado.
Degree, grade. Degree, grade.
¿En qué grado estás?
What grade are you in? What grade are you in?
Ganas.
Desire. Desire.
No tenía ganas.
I didn't have the desire. I didn't have the desire.
Plantear.
Propose, present. Propose, present.
El Parlamento Ciudadano plantea un nuevo modelo de participación ciudadana.
The Citizens' Parliament proposes a new model for citizen participation. The Citizens' Parliament proposes a new model for citizen participation.
Madera.
Wood. Wood.
Está hecho en parte de madera.
It is made partly of wood. It is made partly of wood.
Menudo.
Often. Often.
A menudo sueño con la misma escena.
I often dream of the same scene. I often dream of the same scene.
Probar.
Test. Prove. Try. Test. Prove. Try.
Tenía que probar.
I had to give it a try. I had to give it a try.
Destino.
Destination. Destiny. Destination. Destiny.
Por fin llegamos a nuestro destino.
At last, we reached our destination. At last, we reached our destination.
Café.
Coffee. Café. Coffee. Café.
Solo necesito algo de café.
I just need some coffee. I just need some coffee.
Contenido.
Contents. Content. Contents. Content.
La popularidad de los sitios web depende de su contenido.
The popularity of a website depends on its content. The popularity of a website depends on its content.
$50.
50. 50.
Había 50 pasajeros en el avión.
There were 50 passengers on the plane. There were 50 passengers on the plane.
Pintura.
Painting. Paint. Painting. Paint.
Él tenía talento para la pintura.
He had a talent for painting. He had a talent for painting.
Marido.
Husband. Husband.
Él va a ser un buen marido.
He'll become a good husband. He'll become a good husband.
Diario.
Newspaper. Newspaper.
El diario es gratis.
The newspaper is free. The newspaper is free.
Recorrer.
Travel. Cover. Travel. Cover.
Podemos recorrer los 5 km en media hora en moto.
We can cover 5 kilometers in half an hour by bike. We can cover 5 kilometers in half an hour by bike.
Hallar.
Find. Find.
Tenemos que hallar un modo de trabajar en paz, Dan.
We must find a way to work in peace, Dan. We must find a way to work in peace, Dan.
Poseer.
Possess. Own. Possess. Own.
Los fantasmas pueden poseer personas.
Ghosts can possess people. Ghosts can possess people.
Altura.
Height. Altitude. Height. Altitude.
Las dos montañas son de igual altura.
The two mountains are of equal height. The two mountains are of equal height.
Pecho.
Chest. Breast. Chest. Breast.
Tengo un dolor en el pecho.
I have a pain in my chest. I have a pain in my chest.
Costumbre.
Habit. Custom. Usage. Habit. Custom. Usage.
Se debería acabar con una costumbre así.
Such a custom should be done away with. Such a custom should be done away with.
Recién.
Recently. Just. Recently. Just.
Recién ahora llegó.
He just now arrived. He just now arrived.
Estrella.
Star. Star.
No podía ver una sola estrella en el cielo.
I couldn't see a single star in the sky. I couldn't see a single star in the sky.
Mente.
Mind. Mind.
Lo importante es tener esto en mente.
What is important is to keep this in mind. What is important is to keep this in mind.
Declarar.
Declare. Testify. Declare. Testify.
No tengo nada que declarar.
I have nothing to declare. I have nothing to declare.
Letra.
Letter. Handwriting. Lyrics. Letter. Handwriting. Lyrics.
Ella tiene una letra muy cuidada.
She has very neat handwriting. She has very neat handwriting.
Sonreír.
Smile. Smile.
Ella lo vio sonreír.
She saw him smile. She saw him smile.
Creación.
Creation. Creation.
El escultor no revelará su creación hasta que esté terminada.
The sculptor won't show his creation until it's finished. The sculptor won't show his creation until it's finished.
Hermoso.
Beautiful. Lovely. Beautiful. Lovely.
Tengo un perro hermoso.
I have a beautiful dog. I have a beautiful dog.
Advertir.
Notice. Warn. Notice. Warn.
Has sido advertido.
You've been warned. You've been warned.
Canción.
Song. Song.
Momento, primero voy a cambiar la canción.
Just a moment, I'll change the song first. Just a moment, I'll change the song first.
Método.
Method. Method.
El nuevo método era todo menos ideal.
The new method was anything but ideal. The new method was anything but ideal.
República.
Republic. Republic.
Después de la Revolución, Francia se hizo república.
After the Revolution, France became a republic. After the Revolution, France became a republic.
Reforma.
Reform. Improvement. Reform. Improvement.
La prisión reforma a los criminales.
Does prison reform criminals? Does prison reform criminals?
Lluvia.
Rain. Rain.
No pude salir a causa de la lluvia.
I couldn't go out because of the rain. I couldn't go out because of the rain.
Esperanza.
Hope. Hope.
Toda su esperanza se ha ido.
All his hope had been lost. All his hope had been lost.
Tío.
Uncle, Guy. Uncle, Guy.
Mi tío me dio un libro.
My uncle gave me a book. My uncle gave me a book.
Conversación.
Conversation. Conversation.
Creo que deberíamos continuar esta conversación fuera.
I think we should continue this conversation outside. I think we should continue this conversation outside.
Influencia.
Influence. Influence.
Su influencia se extiende por todo el país.
His influence extends all over the country. His influence extends all over the country.
Nueve.
9. 9.
La escuela empieza a las 9.
School begins at 9. School begins at 9.
Instante.
Instant. Moment. Instant. Moment.
Por un instante, me quedé sin palabras.
For a moment, I was left speechless. For a moment, I was left speechless.
Marcar.
Mark. Note. Dial. Mark. Note. Dial.
Los gatos tienen a marcar su territorio con su aroma.
Cats have to mark their territory with their scent. Cats have to mark their territory with their scent.
Controlar.
Control. Control.
La ira es difícil de controlar.
Anger is hard to control. Anger is hard to control.
Tarea.
Task. Job. Task. Job.
Tendrá que volver a hacer esa tarea.
He will have to do that task again. He will have to do that task again.
Documento.
Document. Document.
Él leyó el documento en voz alta.
He read the document aloud. He read the document aloud.
Famoso.
Famous. Well known. Famous. Well known.
Él se hizo famoso.
He became famous. He became famous.
Conducir.
Lead. Drive. Lead. Drive.
Mi hijo pequeño puede conducir un coche.
My little son can drive a car. My little son can drive a car.
Prensa.
Press. Press.
La prensa bombardeó al ministro con preguntas.
The press besieged the minister with questions. The press besieged the minister with questions.
Normal.
Normal. Usual. Regular. Normal. Usual. Regular.
Solo quiero vivir una vida normal.
I just want to live a normal life. I just want to live a normal life.
Coger.
Hold. Take. Catch. Hold. Take. Catch.
Tuve que echar una buena carrera para coger el tren.
I really had to run for it to catch the train. I really had to run for it to catch the train.
Suyo.
His, hers, yours, theirs. His, hers, yours, theirs.
Es asunto suyo.
That's his own affair. That's his own affair.
Tratamiento.
Treatment. Processing. Treatment. Processing.
Él tiene derecho a un mejor tratamiento.
He is entitled to better treatment. He is entitled to better treatment.
Conservar.
Conserve. Preserve. Conserve. Preserve.
Mi abuela me enseñó cómo conservar los chiles en vinagre.
My grandmother taught me how to preserve chili peppers in vinegar. My grandmother taught me how to preserve chili peppers in vinegar.
Raro.
Strange. Rare. Scarce. Strange. Rare. Scarce.
Algo raro está pasando.
Something strange is happening. Something strange is happening.
Puesto.
Job. Place. Position. Job. Place. Position.
Es perfecto para el puesto.
He is just right for the job. He is just right for the job.
Retirar.
Take away, retire. Take away, retire.
Él se retira la próxima primavera.
He retires next spring. He retires next spring.
Exterior.
Exterior, outside. Exterior, outside.
Los técnicos comprobaron cuidadosamente el exterior de la aeronave.
The technicians carefully checked the exterior of the aircraft. The technicians carefully checked the exterior of the aircraft.
Tortuga.
Turtle. Turtle.
Puedes decirnos el nombre de tu tortuga más tarde.
You can tell us the name of your turtle later. You can tell us the name of your turtle later.
Acá.
Here, around here. Here, around here.
No hay nada acá.
There's nothing out here. There's nothing out here.
Campana.
Campaign. Campaign.
La campaña tuvo éxito y él ganó las elecciones.
The campaign succeeded and he won the election. The campaign succeeded and he won the election.
Vuelta.
Return, turn. Return, turn.
Dese vuelta, por favor.
Please turn over. Please turn over.
Particular.
Particular, peculiar. Particular, peculiar.
No quiero ir a ningún sitio en particular.
I don't want to go anywhere in particular. I don't want to go anywhere in particular.
Operación.
Operation. Operation.
Mi padre se ha sentido bien desde la operación.
My father has been in good shape since his operation. My father has been in good shape since his operation.
Usuario.
User. User.
Yo también soy usuario de esa aplicación.
I'm a user of that app too. I'm a user of that app too.
Industria.
Industry, factory. Industry, factory.
La industria depende fuertemente de la financiación estatal.
The industry is heavily dependent on government funding. The industry is heavily dependent on government funding.
Cuadro.
Painting, picture. Painting, picture.
Es un bonito cuadro.
It's a beautiful picture. It's a beautiful picture.
Alimento.
Food. Nourishment. Food. Nourishment.
Yo no puede comer esta clase de alimento.
I can't eat this kind of food. I can't eat this kind of food.
Jugador.
Player. Gambler. Player. Gambler.
Él es el mejor jugador de nuestro equipo.
He is the best player on our team. He is the best player on our team.
Frío.
Cold. Cold.
Hacía tanto frío que no pude dormir.
It was so cold that I couldn't sleep. It was so cold that I couldn't sleep.
Crecimiento.
Growth. Increase. Growth. Increase.
Veo un repentino aumento en el crecimiento del préstamo.
I see a surge in loan growth. I see a surge in loan growth.
Aplicación.
Application. Application.
La respuesta de la aplicación es increíble.
The feedback of the application is amazing. The feedback of the application is amazing.
Organismo.
Organism. Body. Organism. Body.
Esta proteína es importantísima para el buen funcionamiento del organismo.
This protein is crucial for the organism to function properly. This protein is crucial for the organism to function properly.
Conflicto.
Conflict. Conflict.
La discusión diplomática ayudó a ponerle fin al conflicto.
Diplomatic dialogue helped put an end to the conflict. Diplomatic dialogue helped put an end to the conflict.
Optimista.
Optimistic. Optimistic.
Tu punto de vista es demasiado optimista.
Your view is too optimistic. Your view is too optimistic.
Periódico.
Newspaper. Periodical. Newspaper. Periodical.
Este periódico es de hoy.
This is today's newspaper. This is today's newspaper.
Atender.
Serve. Attend to. Serve. Attend to.
En calidad de vendedor, ¿cómo puedo atender mejor a un cliente?
As a salesperson, how can I better serve a customer? As a salesperson, How can I better serve a customer?
Añadir.
Add. Add.
Según la receta, tenemos que añadir la harina a la mezcla antes de los huevos.
According to the recipe, we have to add the flour to the mix before the eggs. According to the recipe, we have to add the flour to the mix before the eggs.
Directo.
Direct, straight. Direct, straight.
El comprador realizó un ingreso directo en mi cuenta bancaria.
The buyer made a direct deposit into my bank account. The buyer made a direct deposit into my bank account.
Impedir.
Prevent, hinder. Prevent, hinder.
Nada debería impedir el divorcio.
Nothing should prevent divorce. Nothing should prevent divorce.
Cristiano.
Christian. Christian.
El mártir cristiano fue enterrado debajo de esta iglesia.
The Christian martyr was buried under this church. The Christian martyr was buried under this church.
Argentino.
Argentine. Argentine.
Carlos Morel fue el primer pintor argentino.
Carlos Morel was the first Argentine painter. Carlos Morel was the first Argentine painter.
Determinar.
Determine, decide. Determine, decide.
Me gustaría determinar el valor de esta pintura.
I'd like to determine the value of this painting. I'd like to determine the value of this painting.
Ruido.
Noise. Noise.
Los niños están metiendo demasiado ruido.
The kids are making too much noise. The kids are making too much noise.
Junio.
June. June.
La estación de lluvias empieza en junio.
The rainy season begins in June. The rainy season begins in June.
Frase.
Phrase. Phrase.
Me pregunto qué significa esta frase.
I wonder what this phrase means. I wonder what this phrase means.
Actualmente.
Now, at present. Now, at present.
Mi hermano vive en París actualmente, pero va a mudarse a Berlín dentro de un mes.
At present my brother lives in Paris, but he is going to move to Berlin in a month's time. At present my brother lives in Paris, but he is going to move to Berlin in a month's time.
Sensación.
Sensation, feeling. Sensation, feeling.
Siempre tengo una sensación de cansancio.
I always have a tired feeling. I always have a tired feeling.
Venta.
Sale. Sale.
Esa casa está a la venta.
That house is for sale. That house is for sale.
Sonido.
Sound. Sound.
El sonido sube y baja.
The sound rises and falls. The sound rises and falls.
Característica.
Characteristic. Aspect. Characteristic. Aspect.
Hay que distinguir entre la característica del logaritmo y la mantisa.
We need to distinguish between the characteristic of the logarithm and the mantissa. We need to distinguish between the characteristic of the logarithm and the mantissa.
Cerca.
Close. Near. Close. Near.
Me gusta esa universidad, pero está demasiado cerca de casa.
I like that university, but it's too close to home. I like that university, but it's too close to home.
Instrumento.
Instrument. Instrument.
El termómetro es un instrumento para medir la temperatura.
The thermometer is an instrument for measuring temperature. The thermometer is an instrument for measuring temperature.
Bello.
Beautiful, fine. Beautiful, fine.
Su voz suena muy bello.
Her voice sounds very beautiful. Her voice sounds very beautiful.
Visión.
Vision. Vision.
Acabo de tener una visión.
I just had a vision. I just had a vision.
Sonrisa.
Smile. Smile.
Las flores son la sonrisa de la tierra.
Flowers are the earth's smile. Flowers are the earth's smile.
Factor.
Factor. Cause. Influence. Factor. Cause. Influence.
Este verano estoy utilizando un bloqueador solar factor 50.
This summer I'm using a factor 50 sunblock. This summer I'm using a factor 50 sunblock.
Tecnología.
Technology. Technology.
La tecnología moderna nos da muchas cosas nuevas.
Modern technology gives us many new things. Modern technology gives us many new things.
Convencer.
Convince. Persuade. Convince. Persuade.
Sería virtualmente imposible convencer a Tom de ir con nosotros.
It would be virtually impossible to convince Tom to come along with us. It would be virtually impossible to convince Tom to come along with us.
Hospital.
Hospital. Hospital.
Cerca de aquí hay un hospital.
There is a hospital nearby. There is a hospital nearby.
Voluntad.
Will. Willpower. Intention. Will. Willpower. Intention.
Además, tiene una voluntad fuerte.
What is more, he has a strong will. What is more, he has a strong will.
Definir.
Define. Define.
Algunas palabras son difíciles de definir.
Some words are hard to define. Some words are hard to define.
Organizar.
Organize. Organize.
Acabo de organizar mi escritorio.
I just organized my desk. I just organized my desk.
Poeta.
Poet. Poet.
El poeta escribió muchos poemas.
The poet wrote many poems. The poet wrote many poems.
Corto.
Short. Brief. Short. Brief.
Estoy corto de dinero para mi viaje.
I am short of money for my trip. I am short of money for my trip.
Firmar.
Sign. Sign.
Lo único que tiene que hacer es firmar su nombre aquí.
You have only to sign your name here. You have only to sign your name here.
Versión.
Version. Account. Version. Account.
Su versión inglesa es perfecta.
Its English version is perfect. Its English version is perfect.
Pleno.
Complete. Full. Complete. Full.
Garantizamos nuestro pleno apoyo.
We guarantee our full support. We guarantee our full support.
Similar.
Similar. Similar.
Yo también tengo una sensación similar.
I have a similar feeling. I have a similar feeling.
Labio.
Lip. Lip.
Ella se mordió el labio.
She bit her lip. She bit her lip.
Tradición.
Tradition. Tradition.
Las buenas tradiciones deberían ser preservadas.
Good traditions should be preserved. Good traditions should be preserved.
Cliente.
Client. Customer. Client. Customer.
Estoy con un cliente.
I'm with a client. I'm with a client.
Luchar.
Fight. Wrestle. Fight. Wrestle.
Es algo por lo que vale la pena luchar.
It's something worth fighting for. It's something worth fighting for.
Abril.
April. April.
Las clases comienzan en abril.
School begins in April. School begins in April.
Análisis.
Analysis. Analysis.
Continúe su análisis.
Continue your analysis. Continue your analysis.
Enemigo.
Enemy. Enemy.
Sé quién es mi enemigo.
I know who my enemy is. I know who my enemy is.
Científico.
Scientific. Scientific.
No hay un trasfondo científico para sostener estas posturas.
There is no scientific basis for these claims. There is no scientific basis for these claims.
Grito.
Cry. Shout. Scream. Cry. Shout. Scream.
El grito resonó fuertemente.
The shouting echoes loudly. The shouting echoes loudly.
Habitación.
Room. Bedroom. Habitat. Room. Bedroom. Habitat.
No hay nadie en la habitación.
No one is in the room. No one is in the room.
Olor.
Smell, odor, fragrance. Smell, odor, fragrance.
Tienes un olor extraño.
You have a weird smell. You have a weird smell.
Estadounidense.
U.S. American. U.S. American.
¿Eres estadounidense o francés?
Are you American or French? Are you American or French?
Oficina.
Office. Office.
Pasa a mi oficina esta noche.
Drop by my office this evening. Drop by my office this evening.
Tranquilo.
Calm. Tranquil. Relaxed. Calm. Tranquil. Relaxed.
Todo está tranquilo esta noche.
All is calm tonight. All is calm tonight.
Caja.
Bank. Box. Safe. Bank. Box. Safe.
Sé lo que hay en la caja.
I know what is in the box. I know what is in the box.
Prestar.
Lend. Lend.
¿Me podrías prestar algo de dinero?
Would you lend me some money? Would you lend me some money?
Insistir.
Insist on. Insist on.
Ella insistió en ir allí.
She insisted on going there. She insisted on going there.
Puerto.
Port. Harbor. Port. Harbor.
En cuanto llegamos al puerto, el viento amainó.
When we arrived at the port, the wind subsided. When we arrived at the port, the wind subsided.
Clásico.
Classic. Classic.
Esta canción es un clásico.
This song is a classic. This song is a classic.
Superar.
Overcome. Surpass. Overcome. Surpass.
Tienes que superar las dificultades.
You must overcome the difficulties. You must overcome the difficulties.
Identificar.
Identify. Identify.
¿Puedes identificar esto?
Can you identify this? Can you identify this?
Juicio.
Judgment. Judgment.
Esta chica tiene muy buen juicio.
This girl has very good judgment. This girl has very good judgment.
Exactamente.
Exactly. Exactly.
Sé exactamente quién es.
I know exactly who it is. I know exactly who it is.
Esposa.
Wife. Wife.
Mi esposa aún no conoce a mis padres.
My wife still hasn't met my parents. My wife still hasn't met my parents.
Sencillo.
Simple. Plain. Easy. Simple. Plain. Easy.
El accidente se dio debido a un sencillo error.
The accident arose from a simple mistake. The accident arose from a simple mistake.
Beber.
Drink. Drink.
Él es muy joven para beber.
He's too young to drink. He's too young to drink.
Revolución.
Revolution. Revolution.
La revolución ha traído muchos cambios.
The revolution has brought about many changes. The revolution has brought about many changes.
Rosa.
Rose. Rose.
Esta flor es un tipo de rosa.
This flower is a type of rosé. This flower is a type of rosé.
Comercio.
Commerce. Trade. Commerce. Trade.
Japón depende del comercio exterior.
Japan depends on foreign trade. Japan depends on foreign trade.
Escena.
Scene. Stage. Setting. Scene. Stage. Setting.
Esta escena me encanta.
This scene delights me. This scene delights me.
Premio.
Prize. Reward. Prize. Reward.
Él merece el premio.
He deserves the prize. He deserves the prize.
Cuarenta.
40. 40.
Ha de tener casi 40.
He must be nearly 40. He must be nearly 40.
Enfermo.
Ill, sick. Ill, sick.
He oído que has estado enfermo.
I hear that you've been ill. I hear that you've been ill.
Superficie.
Surface, area. Surface, area.
Un tercio de la superficie terrestre es desierto.
1/3 of the Earth's surface is desert. 1/3 of the Earth's surface is desert.
Aquello.
That. That.
Tienes razón sobre aquello.
You're right about that one. You're right about that one.
Provincia.
Province, region. Province, region.
Soy campeón de mi provincia.
I'm the champion of my province. I'm the champion of my province.
Absoluto.
Absolute. Absolute.
Él tiene poder absoluto.
He has absolute power. He has absolute power.
Terreno.
Ground, earth, terrain. Ground, earth, terrain.
El terreno era muy desigual.
The ground was very uneven. The ground was very uneven.
Respeto.
Respect, regard. Respect, regard.
Te he perdido todo el respeto.
I've lost all respect for you. I've lost all respect for you.
Técnico.
Technical. Technical.
A menudo están más avanzadas y soporte técnico está incluido.
They are often more advanced and technical support is included. They are often more advanced and technical support is included.
Violencia.
Violence. Violence.
Debemos acabar con la violencia.
We must do away with violence. We must do away with violence.
Risa.
Laugh. Chuckle. Laugh. Chuckle.
La risa es remedio para todo.
Laugh is a cure for everything. Laugh is a cure for everything.
Mencionar.
Mention. Cite. Mention. Cite.
No volveré a mencionar eso.
I won't mention that again. I won't mention that again.
Muerto.
Dead. Dead.
No te hagas el muerto.
Don't play dead. Don't play dead.
Numeroso.
Numerous. Numerous.
Numerosas estrellas eran visibles en el cielo.
Numerous stars were visible in the sky. Numerous stars were visible in the sky.
Muchacha.
Girl. Girl.
La muchacha se parece mucho a su madre.
The girl resembles her mother very much. The girl resembles her mother very much.
Etapa.
Stage. Period. Stage. Period.
Hay un elemento muy notable en esta etapa.
There is one very noteworthy element in this stage. There is one very noteworthy element in this stage.
Proteger.
Protect. Protect.
Queremos proteger el mundo que tenemos.
We want to protect this world we have. We want to protect this world we have.
Contemplar.
Contemplate. Contemplate.
A veces, es necesario contemplar las cosas importantes de la vida.
Sometimes, we need to contemplate the important things in life. Sometimes, we need to contemplate the important things in life.
Moral.
Moral. Moral.
Carece de sentido moral.
He lacks moral sense. He lacks moral sense.
Interno.
Internal. Internal.
Esto es para uso interno.
This is for internal use. This is for internal use.
Mínimo.
Minimum. Minimum.
Tenemos que reducir el costo a un mínimo.
We have to reduce the cost to a minimum. We have to reduce the cost to a minimum.
Instalar.
Install. Install.
Intenté instalar un nuevo navegador.
I tried to install a new browser. I tried to install a new browser.
Presente.
Present. Present.
Placer siempre se encuentra en pasado o en futuro, pero nunca en presente.
Pleasure is always in the past or in the future, never in the present. Pleasure is always in the past or in the future, never in the present.
Museo.
Museum. Museum.
Este es el museo más grande de la ciudad.
This is the largest museum in the city. This is the largest museum in the city.
Perfecto.
Perfect. Perfect.
Tengo que encontrar el lugar perfecto.
I have to find the perfect place. I have to find the perfect place.
Ataque.
Attack. Raid. Attack. Raid.
Este país está a salvo de un ataque.
This country is safe from attack. This country is safe from attack.
Máquina.
Machine. Machine.
La máquina ha estado fuera de servicio desde el mes pasado.
The machine has been out of order since last month. The machine has been out of order since last month.
Durar.
Last. Last.
No puede durar mucho.
It cannot last long. It cannot last long.
Paciente.
Patient. Patient.
Estoy siendo paciente.
I'm being patient. I'm being patient.
Lenguaje.
Language. Speech. Language. Speech.
La música es un lenguaje universal.
Music is a universal language. Music is a universal language.
Habitante.
Inhabitant. Inhabitant.
Belgrado tiene cerca de 2 millones de habitantes.
Belgrade has about 2 million inhabitants. Belgrade has about 2 million inhabitants.
Original.
Original. Original.
Según el plan original, este camino ya debería haber sido terminado.
This road should have already been completed according to the original plan. This road should have already been completed according to the original plan.
Consistir.
Consist of. Consist of.
El comité consiste de 12 miembros.
The committee consists of 12 members. The committee consists of 12 members.
Labor.
Labor. Work. Task. Labor. Work. Task.
Tu non debe fumar durante labor.
You must not smoke while working. You must not smoke while working.
Presión.
Pressure. Pressure.
Estoy bajo un montón de presión.
I'm under a lot of pressure. I'm under a lot of pressure.
Analizar.
Analyze. Analyze.
Un asesor puede analizar situaciones muy complejas y traducirles a términos sencillos.
A consultant can analyze complex situations and translate them into simple terms. A consultant can analyze complex situations and translate them into simple terms.
Tono.
Tone. Tone.
Hubo un cambio repentino en su tono.
There was a sudden change in her tone. There was a sudden change in her tone.
Recuperar.
Recuperate. Recover. Recuperate. Recover.
Quiero recuperar mis objetos de valor.
I want to recover my valuables. I want to recover my valuables.
Chica.
Girl. Female. Girl. Female.
A esa chica la he visto antes.
I have met this girl before. I have met this girl before.
Esconder.
Hide. Conceal. Hide. Conceal.
Haz clic para esconder esta pantalla.
Click me to hide this screen. Click me to hide this screen.
Prácticamente.
Practically. Practically.
Somos prácticamente de la familia.
We're practically family. We're practically family.
Introducir.
Introduce. Bring in. Introduce. Bring in.
Pienso que es el momento perfecto para introducir este producto.
I think the time is right to introduce this product. I think the time is right to introduce this product.
Individuo.
Individual. Person. Individual. Person.
Es un individuo bastante raro.
He's a rather rare individual. He's a rather rare individual.
Entero.
Entire, whole, complete. Entire, whole, complete.
Él es conocido en el país entero.
He is known to the entire country. He is known to the entire country.
Pegar.
Hit, stick. Hit, stick.
Esta cinta no pega.
This tape doesn't stick. This tape doesn't stick.
Cobrar.
Charge. Charge.
Algunos minoristas cobran menos.
Some retailers charge less. Some retailers charge less.
Circunstancia.
Circumstance. Circumstance.
Nosotros no podemos aceptar cheques bajo ninguna circunstancia.
Under no circumstances can we accept checks. Under no circumstances can we accept checks.
Doce.
12. 12.
En un año hay 12 meses.
There are 12 months in a year. There are 12 months in a year.
Verano.
Summer. Summer.
Allá hace frío, incluso en verano.
It is cold there, even in summer. It is cold there, even in summer.
Encima.
Above. On top, in addition. Above. On top, in addition.
Mis notas están por encima de la media.
My grades are above average. My grades are above average.
Nota.
Note. Grade. Note. Grade.
Me dejó una nota.
She left me a note. She left me a note.
Velocidad.
Speed. Velocity. Speed. Velocity.
La velocidad no lo es todo.
Speed isn't everything. Speed isn't everything.
Salida.
Exit. Escape. Outcome. Exit. Escape. Outcome.
Ese edificio no tiene salida de emergencia.
The building has no fire exit. The building has no fire exit.
Manifestar.
Express. Show. Express. Show.
En su primer discurso el Santo Padre manifestó dos sentimientos.
In his first speech the Holy Father expressed two sentiments. In his first speech the Holy Father expressed two sentiments.
Italiano.
Italian. Italian.
Es italiano de nacimiento.
He is Italian by birth. He is Italian by birth.
Hombro.
Shoulder. Shoulder.
Me duele el hombro derecho.
My right shoulder hurts. My right shoulder hurts.
Administración.
Administration. Administration.
La administración del condado funciona despacio.
The county administration works slowly. The county administration works slowly.
Transformar.
Transform. Change. Transform. Change.
La mayoría de las escuelas no fueron concebidas para transformar la sociedad, sino que para reproducirla.
Most schools were designed not to transform society, but to reproduce it. Most schools were designed not to transform society, but to reproduce it.
Recursos.
Resources. Resources.
El océano ofrece varios tipos de recursos.
The ocean affords various kinds of resources. The ocean affords various kinds of resources.
Septiembre.
September. September.
La escuela reanuda en septiembre.
School reopens in September. School reopens in September.
Matrimonio.
Marriage. Married couple. Marriage. Married couple.
Se ha hablado demasiado sobre ese matrimonio.
There's been too much talk about that marriage. There's been too much talk about that marriage.
Familiar.
Familiar. Of the family. Familiar. Of the family.
Su nombre me resulta familiar.
Your name is familiar to me. Your name is familiar to me.
Dificultad.
Difficulty. Obstacle. Difficulty. Obstacle.
Tengo dificultad para masticar.
I have difficulty chewing. I have difficulty chewing.
Víctima.
Victim. Casualty. Victim. Casualty.
Es posible que la víctima esté herida en la cabeza.
It's possible that the victim is wounded in the head. It's possible that the victim is wounded in the head.
Líder.
Leader. Leader.
Soy el líder de este equipo.
I'm the leader of this team. I'm the leader of this team.
Básico.
Basic. Essential. Basic. Essential.
La ley de la mayoría es un principio básico de la democracia.
Majority rule is a basic principle of democracy. Majority rule is a basic principle of democracy.
Equilibrar.
Balance. Balance.
Para equilibrar la balanza, los dos platillos deben sostener el mismo peso.
In order to balance the weighing scale, the two plates must bear the same weight. In order to balance the weighing scale, the two plates must bear the same weight.
Participación.
Participation. Involvement. Participation. Involvement.
Naturalmente, su participación en cualquier campaña de este tipo es voluntaria.
Naturally, your participation in any campaign of this kind is voluntary. Naturally, your participation in any campaign of this kind is voluntary.
Idioma.
Language. Language.
Él no habla mi idioma.
He doesn't speak my language. He doesn't speak my language.
Saltar.
Jump, leap, hop. Jump, leap, hop.
Es peligroso saltar de un tren en movimiento.
It's dangerous to jump off a moving train. It's dangerous to jump off a moving train.
Unión.
Union. Union.
Es gratuito para los ciudadanos de la Unión Europea.
It's free for European Union citizens. It's free for European Union citizens.
Ejercicio.
Exercise. Practice. Exercise. Practice.
Creo que es bueno hacer ejercicio regularmente.
I believe in exercising regularly. I believe in exercising regularly.
Hotel.
Hotel. Hotel.
Le espero a usted mañana en el hotel.
I'll wait for you in the hotel tomorrow. I'll wait for you in the hotel tomorrow.
Culpa.
Blame. Fault. Blame. Fault.
Yo tengo la culpa.
I am to blame. I am to blame.
Diciembre.
December. December.
Bali es tremendamente bochornoso en diciembre.
It is extremely hot and humid in Bali in December. It is extremely hot and humid in Bali in December.
Inmediato.
Immediate. Immediate.
El remedio tuvo un efecto inmediato.
The medicine had an immediate effect. The medicine had an immediate effect.
Régimen.
Regime. Diet. Regime. Diet.
Estoy a régimen.
I'm on a diet. I'm on a diet.
Juez.
Judge. Judge.
No me gustaría ser juez.
I wouldn't like being a judge. I wouldn't like being a judge.
Beneficio.
Benefit. Profit. Benefit. Profit.
Otorgueile el beneficio de la duda.
Give him the benefit of the doubt. Give him the benefit of the doubt.
Peligro.
Danger. Menace. Danger. Menace.
Esto no significa que el peligro haya pasado.
That doesn't mean that the danger has passed. That doesn't mean that the danger has passed.
Intención.
Intention. Intention.
Puede que haya herido tus sentimientos, pero esa no era mi intención.
Perhaps I have hurt your feelings, but that was not my intention. Perhaps I have hurt your feelings, but that was not my intention.
Amiga.
Friend. Friend.
Mi amiga quiere hablar contigo.
My friend wants to talk to you. My friend wants to talk to you.
Enero.
January. January.
El primer mes del año es enero.
The first month of the year is January. The first month of the year is January.
Norma.
Standard. Pattern. Norm. Standard. Pattern. Norm.
El corte y procesamiento son perfectos para cualquier norma.
The cutting and processing are perfect for any standard. The cutting and processing are perfect for any standard.
Opción.
Option. Choice. Option. Choice.
Tú no tienes otra opción.
You don't have any other option. You don't have any other option.
Americano.
American. American.
Me gusta mucho el cine americano.
I like American movies very much. I like American movies very much.
Independiente.
Independent. Self-sufficient. Independent. Self-sufficient.
Es un pensador independiente.
He's an independent thinker. He's an independent thinker.
Acceso.
Access. Entry. Access. Entry.
Todos los miembros tienen acceso a estos libros.
All members have access to these books. All members have access to these books.
Sábado.
Saturday. Saturday.
No puedo ir el sábado.
I can't go on Saturday. I can't go on Saturday.
Video.
Video. Video.
Este vídeo ilustra los efectos de la guerra en las naciones.
This video illustrates the effects of war on the nations. This video illustrates the effects of war on the nations.
Corte.
Court. Cut. Court. Cut.
Te veré en la corte.
I'll see you in court. I'll see you in court.
Manejar.
Drive. Handle. Drive. Handle.
No sabe manejar.
He doesn't know how to drive. He doesn't know how to drive.
Seco.
Dry. Arid. Dry. Arid.
El pozo está seco.
The well is dry. The well is dry.
Ordenar.
Put in order. Organize. Put in order. Organize.
Tras haber ordenado su habitación, salió.
Having put his room in order, he went out. Having put his room in order, he went out.
Completamente.
Completely. Completely.
Estoy completamente en contra.
I am completely against it. I am completely against it.
Indio.
Indian. Indian.
Ivana se va a casar con un indio que conoció en Nueva Delhi.
Ivana is going to get married to an Indian she met in New Delhi. Ivana is going to get married to an Indian she met in New Delhi.
Caber.
Fit. Fit.
Todos los continentes del mundo podrían caber en la cuenca del Pacífico.
All of the world's continents could fit into the Pacific Basin. All of the world's continents could fit into the Pacific Basin.
Positivo.
Positive. Positive.
Sé positivo.
Stay positive. Stay positive.
Lista.
List. Roster. Roll. List. Roster. Roll.
No tenemos que hacer todo en la lista.
We don't need to do everything on the list. We don't need to do everything on the list.
Coche.
Car. Carriage. Car. Carriage.
Dime lo que piensas de mi coche.
Tell me what you think about my car. Tell me what you think about my car.
Respetar.
Respect. Respect.
Debemos respetar las costumbres locales.
We have to respect local customs. We have to respect local customs.
Inversión.
Investment. Outlay. Investment. Outlay.
Perdió mucho dinero en la inversión en acciones.
He lost a lot of money in the stock investment. He lost a lot of money in the stock investment.
Directamente.
Directly, straight away. Directly, straight away.
El sol de la tarde llega directamente a mi pieza.
The afternoon sun comes directly into my room. The afternoon sun comes directly into my room.
Límite.
Limit. Limit.
No hay un límite de velocidad.
There's no speed limit. There's no speed limit.
Jardín.
Garden. Garden.
Hay un jardín delante de nuestra casa.
There's a garden in front of our house. There's a garden in front of our house.
Placer.
Pleasure. Pleasure.
Un placer verte.
A pleasure to see you. A pleasure to see you.
Patio.
Courtyard. Playground. Yard. Courtyard. Playground. Yard.
Su perro estaba corriendo por el patio.
His dog was running in the yard. His dog was running in the yard.
Encargar.
Entrust. Take charge. Entrust. Take charge.
Un nuevo maestro se va a encargar de esta clase.
A new teacher's going to take charge of this class. A new teacher's going to take charge of this class.
Concluir.
Conclude. Finish. Conclude. Finish.
A partir de esto se puede concluir que el feminismo sigue siendo necesario.
From this you can conclude that feminism is still necessary. From this you can conclude that feminism is still necessary.
Asistir.
Attend. Attend.
Todo miembro debe asistir.
Every member must attend. Every member must attend.